Start protecting yourself on the web at nordvpn.com/nerdalert or use code NerdAlert, one word, and save 77%. If the last few weeks have taught us anything, Facebook, third-party apps, and online advertisers know us too well. Even if you didn't opt in or give your consent, these companies and more like them may know all about what you do on the internet and profit off it. And that isn't right. I've talked a lot on NerdAlert about how important your data privacy is. Your digital identity is not for anyone to take and sell and use to their own ends. It's yours. It's one thing to be attacked by hackers, but it's another to be unknowingly sold and manipulated online. On the other hand, sometimes it's hard to resist the call of free Wi-Fi. Sometimes you find yourself in a position where you can't. That's why I'm very excited to team up with NordVPN with a massive 77% discount for the NerdAlert audience. Start protecting yourself on the web now at nordvpn.com/nerdalert or use code NerdAlert. Summer movie season has already kicked off, but there are lots more to come, so we have our picks for summer movies you don't want to miss. I got very excited.
Yep.
Slurred my speech.
This is also the list of summer movies that aren't called Avengers.
So yeah, we've already talked about Avengers.
Yes.
I tried to avoid very huge movies on my list of 2, and you're contributing 2.
Yep, I did
not. I couldn't help myself, so I'm gonna pick Incredibles 2, which I've talked about. I know I have. It's been so long since we've seen the follow-up to Incredibles, which I think is probably the best Pixar movie, just for my money.
It is in my opinion too.
Oh, cool!
Yeah.
Wow, we agree.
Yep.
And it's kind of the anti-Avatar in that I've been waiting for the sequel, as opposed to I don't care about the Avatar sequels. We are going to see what is happening in the world of supers. We're going to have Elastigirl take the center stage and think about the family dynamic in different ways. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
It will be out on June 15th.
Yeah, it's funny. Incredibles 2 is it's the sequel that we've all wanted, and now that we're finally getting it, it's kind of crazy. Like I'm surprised now every time I walk into a Target and I see Incredibles 2 merchandise, because there was no merchandise for the first one.
Well, now they know.
And now it's all over the place, and I love it.
So what's one of your picks?
I have to give my pick to Mission Impossible Fallout, because the most interesting thing about the Mission Impossible movies is not only do they switch directors every movie, with the exception of this movie, it's the first time Christian McQuarrie is returning. He also directed Rogue Nation, but Tom Cruise cannot stop hurting himself. And for some reason, that makes for good cinema. In this movie,
I think he's proud of it.
Yeah, he's flying his own helicopter. You can find these videos online. He's flying his own helicopter. He broke his ankle. It's in the movie. It's in the trailer. And also, he apparently did a series of halo jumps that are in this movie as well. And that partnered with Henry Cavill being one of the other characters in the movie. This is the infamous mustache movie. And we're gonna see if that mustache was
it worth it?
Was it worth it?
Was it worth it?
We're gonna find out, Superman. But yeah, this makes for really good cinema for me. So it makes it a must-see movie. What about you?
I picked one that's weird because I picked a normal one with Incredibles 2. I picked Slenderman. So Slenderman is fascinating to me, even though I don't like horror, because it's this character that the internet created, and then it went far. So far that we had the Slenderman attempted stabbing murder. And if you have a chance to watch that documentary on HBO, do. It is very chilling and very, it'll make you think about things that you didn't know about. But Slenderman is not set in this world. It's a fully fictional, instead of mostly fictional, world in which he's at the center of his own story. And it could be genuinely scary. I mean, I was scared of even just the photos people manipulated. And I knew it was manipulation, but then I think it'll toy with some interesting ideas. I might actually see this, and I don't like horror. It is out August 24th.
My other pick is for a kids movie, Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people don't like Teen Titans Go because they think it's too kidsy. They think it's lowbrow. They also think that, you know, it's somehow offensive to the original Teen Titans.
I might be in that boat.
Well, I'm gonna make this argument to you. Watch Teen Titans Go because it is one of the funniest TV shows on television. And if you are any kind of a comic book fan, the references and the Easter eggs they use are so deep cut that this is a nerdy show for nerds. And I am so excited for this movie, especially since this movie they're probably going to give us a Justice League better than the live-action Justice League in this animated movie.
Wait, Justice League is going to be in this?
The animated Teen Titans Go Justice League is going to be in the movie.
Okay. Are they animated like the ones from the 90s that I loved?
No, they are animated in a Teen Titans Go style. And they've sort of stunt casted the voices as well. Again,
really?
Yes. I can't remember any off the top of my head, but
fun. I might have to.
Again, Teen Titans Go, I think, is going to be the sort of kids Deadpool of the summer. Like every kid's going to see this movie, and if you're a nerd, I think you need to see that movie.
Okay. I mean, there were some funny jokes. I'll give you that. Not everything has to be serious. That's an argument I've made.
That's right.
Maybe I'll watch this. And my friend worked on it probably.
Whoa, there you go.
Yeah. So, audience, I know we missed a lot. I didn't miss them on purpose. I just had to do it for the time format. Of course, Solo, a Star Wars story is coming out. Of course, Deadpool 2 is coming out. I wanted to also put a shout out to Replicas, which is a Keanu Reeves sci-fi movie. That's all I gotta say.
That'll be interesting.
Right? I don't know what it's about mostly, but audience, what is your summer movie pick? Have you already seen it? Is it Avengers? Please let us know on Facebook and Twitter.